story and mystery is unfolding across Mid-South farms. Something is killing crops, trees, even weeds, and nobody seems to be able to explain why. Thank you for joining us. I'm Richard Ransom.
I'm Claudia Barb. Now, farmers are scratching their heads, and some are worried their crops may be lost to the mysterious plague. It's happening along a large swath of land near the Shelby and Tipton County border, along Herring Hill Road and elsewhere near the Mississippi River bottoms. Sean Scheibot is just back with more.
Richard, Claudia, take a close look. This is what has farmers worried. These tiny dots look as though something burned straight through the leaf, and they're finding this everywhere. The tiny dots appear different depending on the plant. On corn stalks, the dots seem to turn white in the center. On other plants, a white dust speckles the leaves, then destroys the green life underneath.
We found it all in the herbs, in the flowers, in the plum tree, in the weeds. It's apparently on everything.
Tony Holt grows organic produce that she sells at area farmers markets. As these farmers inspect the new growth covered in the perplexing plague, they fear their entire crop may be lost. Just down the road, less than 10 miles at Wilder Farms, the damage could possibly hit hundreds of acres of corn.
It's sudden, and it's so wide, it's so large out here. Everybody's seeing it.
It appears to have hit everything. Crops, weeds, trees, and there's nothing in common. The Holts raise organic crops so they don't spray pesticides on any of their fruits and vegetables. The first thought was a parasite or insect, but Wilder Farms sprays pesticides, and the damage is just the same. Farmers here first noticed the damaging dots over the weekend. Then Holt came home to find this: baby martins dead.
There's 2 dead birds hanging out of 2 different gourd houses, and so we're concerned about that. We don't know that it's related, but it's alarming. You know, we have horses. We're concerned about the horses on the grass. We've got chickens. We sell our eggs at the market.
Now, the farmers that we spoke with are convinced that something in the air caused this damage. They're asking the USDA as well as other experts to look into this problem, and we are too.
Drinking water is another natural resource that's potentially affected by this oil gusher. Tell me your thoughts on this.
It's not potentially. It is being directly affected. When you have water, the way that we get moisture is water evaporates off the ocean. When it's contaminated by oil, what's evaporating off the ocean is actually the same in molecular structure, going up to the clouds, coming right over the land, and forming acid and black rain, which goes directly into our water system.
So are you drinking the water here in this
Absolutely
area?
not.
What are your friends and family?
Nobody's drinking the water down here.
So the locals know that the water tables already have been affected?
It's just common sense.
Mm-hmm. It's been raining a lot where I've been.
It's been raining everywhere. And if this keeps up with the contamination that's out there, we're going to see plants start dying pretty quickly.
This is just...
Dr. Ricky Ott has all of that information on a scientific basis, but you know, it doesn't take rocket science to figure that one out.
Just another example of the horrificness that's going on down here in the Gulf with this oil gusher, and it's just unimaginable what's happening here.
And that affects the freshwater fish.
Mm-hmm.
We're not just contaminating the ocean fish and putting our dolphins in imminent danger. We're also affecting every fish that any of us can eat on this planet.
I'm the only person here in the water line. As you see the water bubbling, it's probably the reason. I've never seen anything like this in the Gulf. Look how the water's bubbling. There's definitely something in it that's causing it to do this. Let's walk up and look at our beach. It's unbelievable to think that these used to be called the world's whitest beaches, and look at them now. And God only knows what that is in the water that's making it bubble like it's got acid in it. God help us all.
And as this all drains, you see the shame. But look at this. There's that same very brown, bubbly stuff we saw yesterday in the Gulf under the Bay St. Louis Bridge. So you can see it. I mean, it's raining oil. It is literally raining oil right here in River Ridge. Very heavy rainstorm came through, and you can see this is oil. Is this not crazy, dude?
Yeah, man. I got down.
And you can smell it. We're smelling the oil. It's everywhere, all the way on the city sidewalk, which means it's all over the grass.
Going down now.
Just all over the street.
Yep.
Unbelievable. No, but it's all everywhere. All over. Look at this. And it's thick over there. It's like we're seeing in the Gulf, foaming.